Hi everyone, this is Carl Amaya from LifeSync.com. Today we're going to be looking at iPad and iPhone video viewing tips. And guys, the purpose of this is to make sure that we're all having the best experience possible whenever we're going through LifeSync.com. It is extremely important for us to make sure that we give you, our audience, the best viewing experience possible. We created this tutorial just to make sure that everybody's on the same page on how to watch the videos, whether you're on your iPad, your PC, or even through your iPhone, right? Because you can effectively watch these videos all throughout those technology points. Let's go ahead and get started here. One thing that I will point out, guys, and we'll get a little bit more into the specifics of this, is that LifeSync purposely makes these videos in HD, right? So we make sure that they're in HD so that they're, in optimal viewing quality, but also that they're very small, meaning that it doesn't take up a long time to buffer these videos. It doesn't take a long time either to even download some of the ones that we have the option to download the videos for. So the other part of this too, guys, is that we make sure that for every about 1 minute of video, it's about 7 or 10 megabytes. So on HD, that's almost unheard of. So we've done that, and with the purpose of making sure that we are conscious of your data streaming, especially if you have a package that's not unlimited, which most of us at this point do. So if you're in an area that you do not have Wi-Fi, we are very conscious of that, and we want to make sure that you still have the option of watching our videos without the threat of going over your megabytes or gigabyte packages, even with a small time frame of viewing. So let's go ahead and get started here, guys. Viewing videos on an iPad or PC Mac. This is going to be important because the videos do not automatically expand. So if you were to go to your iPad and you pulled up, one of the iPad Essentials classes, you'll notice that there's a play button, and yes, of course, you can play the video directly, but it's not going to automatically update. And as you see in the cursor here where I am highlighting, this option, that little, I want to say an X looking icon labeled A with this arrow, is specifically to expand the video. Expanding the video is going to give you a much better viewing experience, whether on your PC, on your Mac, or on your iPad. The next thing we're going to be looking at is viewing videos on iPad. So when you do watch a video on your iPad, it is very important to watch these videos, number one, horizontally, right, in landscape mode if you would, and also double tap the screen as soon as the video starts playing. So you'll notice that the screen goes from this area where I'm highlighting, right, so you have a lot of dead real estate here, right, just black emptiness, to filling up most, if not all, of the screen. And that's how you want to watch videos that are for iPads on an iPad. Horizontally and double tap your screen. The next thing that I have here is when you are watching iPhone videos, right? So a video that's for an iPhone on an iPad, you want to do the following. You want to watch it vertically, right? So up and down, the orientation of your iPad. And you want to make sure 100% of the time that you double tap the screen. You don't have to, but it's going to go from this smaller area that's the actual video to this fuller version, which covers, I'd say a good 85-90% of your screen in a big viewing angle. Okay, and that again, guys, is when you're watching an iPhone video on an iPad. The next thing here that I have is viewing videos on your iPhone. So let's say you're watching this first example. Let's say you're watching an iPhone video on your iPhone. What you do is you always make sure to watch these vertically and double tap the screen as soon as you see anything starting on your screen. What that's going to do, as you see in the example here on the bottom left, is that it's going to go from a very small viewing angle to a complete and full viewing angle of the whole screen of your iPhone. And that is as good as it's going to get as far as a viewing angle. The next thing is when watching iPad videos on an iPhone. Because iPads have that larger screen, they tend to make the writing and icons a little bit smaller. So it's important if you are watching an iPad video on an iPhone to, for one, do not double tap the screens because you're going to zoom in way too much. Do not watch them vertically. Okay, and as you can see here, sorry, in the bottom left, very small icons, you know, a huge void of darkness here. And as soon as you go horizontally without double tapping, you're going to get the best viewing experience that you can watching an iPad video on an iPhone at that point. I'd still suggest, if you can, to watch an iPad video on either a PC or a Mac, or through an iPad specifically. That's going to be your best choice, but this is a great way of watching videos as well. And here's a summary. So it just kind of gives you a summary of about how to watch what type of video if you need to kind of reroute to that. But lastly, and this has gone up a little bit with a little bit better audio that we've implemented and a couple other adjustments. But at this point, videos are about 7 megabytes per minute. 7 to 10 megabytes per minute is the average at this point. We made sure that that's a big priority for us. Aside from that, guys, if you have any questions or need help with anything, go to livesync.com, go to contact livesync, send us an email, or go ahead and give us a call, and we'll help you out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.